notice the... Oh no. 2319! Jay, today I want to tackle one of the great Pixar mysteries. What is 2319 in reference to? For example, we know A113, a number found in every single Pixar movie, is actually the classroom number for animation that so many Pixar employees attend. And we know that Pixar very rarely includes a detail, especially one as prominent as 2319, that doesn't have some type of underlying meaning. But first, I want to address some of the viewer concerns from your video on Tuesday that suggests that Andy's monster is none other than Randall. Mind-blowing theory, by the way, Jay, but one of the greatest concerns people seem to have was, well, how could Randall be Andy's monster when he's already Boo's? First, I want to say that's hardly a theory buster, but I will admit that Jay and I do watch and rewatch the Pixar movies probably more than your average obsessed Pixar fan. That being said, these monsters are going to work to scare for the day, like, the whole day. Each monster has way more kids than kids have monsters. I mean, did you see all of those doors? Anyway, 2319! Jay, I set my sights on this number today and vigorously searched for some type of explanation. What could 2319 possibly be? It is just way too prominent not to mean something. In case you need a refresher, 2319 is code for holy crap, something from the human world got back into our world! Socks are a frequent culprit. By the way, $1 million idea, socks that have 2319 written all over them. Right? Anyway, some people do suggest that the socks are actually key. Like the code is actually specific to the specific thing that got back into the monster world. So the 23rd letter and the 19th letter of the alphabet respectively are W and S, or code for white sock. But doesn't that seem like it would really slow down the process? Like somebody would come out of their door with a red balloon attached to their talon and I'd be all like, number letter is 18-2! In the time of assumed crisis. Who has that much time? That being said though, this entire population of monsters has been putting an enormous amount of effort into doing something in a far less efficient way than they could have actually been doing it the whole time by scaring instead of invoking laughter, so wouldn't put it past them. Some people think it's kind of a warning to DVD pirators, and it's actually referencing section 2319 of some type of legal code that has everything to do with copyright infringement. I hope not. That would be like the most disappointing discovery in all of Pixardom. Finally, I also found a very interesting discussion that said that 2319 was actually the code used on Pixar campus to alert other Pixar employees that Steve Jobs was on site, which would probably be my favorite and most amazing explanation for why they used 2319 in the movie. Unfortunately, it is not abundantly clear if they started using this code before or after Monsters, Inc. Like it could have been a funny inside joke and then they decided, hey, what can we use that for around here? So, no way to prove that one. So finally, Jay, I ask you, what is the answer to life, the universe, and everything? 23 plus 19 is none other than 42. So you know what, that's good enough for me for now. Not really, I'm not gonna sleep for a week. But that is as far as my speculation goes for today. But for my question of the day, do you think any of those theories have any type of ground to stand on? Leave your thoughts in the towel section down below. Also, wouldn't you totally rock 2319 socks? I really think this is a good idea. On that note, don't forget that we do have a whole new line of SCB specific merchandise on districtlines.com/SuperCarlinBrothers. I'm wearing the Narwhal t-shirt today. It's pretty amazing. I will be sure to leave a link in the description down below. But Jay, that is everything that I've got for you today, man. I will see you on Tuesday.